How you going, everyone? So today I thought I'd do something a little bit different, and that is how I like to prepare my kohlrabi. A few people have asked, oh, how do you cook it? You don't have to cook it, you can grate it, but here's one I've got here. We're on the last of them now. This one's just starting to build up its energy to bolt the seed, you can see. But I'm going to show you how I cook it. So the first thing I like to do is remove all the bottom leaves and just keep most of the top leaves. And then I'll cut the bottom, say, I don't know, 30-40 mil off, depending on the size, but this is quite woody. And I discard that, I don't use it. And then I cut the top off, and I cut this into small cubes. And then the rest of this leaves here, I cut them up, just like you would if you're cooking silver beet. And I cook this first, and then I cook that. Rightio, so I've cut them up into cubes that are about, I don't know, 1 centimetre by 1 centimetre. So I've put them in here in the pan with a little bit of butter. I'm also going to add some purple top turnips. This is not quite enough for my breakfast, I think. And just a couple of things to remember. As the kohlrabi gets older, it becomes a bit more woody, so remember to chop that bottom section off. And then you can still grate the top in a salad, but it's best to use fresh when it's younger. This is a little bit older now because it's starting to just develop that seed head at the top to try and bolt to set the seed. Let's have a look at the pan now. So you can see here in the pan we've got the kohlrabis, this light green colour, and I've also put in some purple top turnip as well, which is the white colour. I've put in there a bit of salt and pepper as well. Once it's cooking nice like this, it's sizzling away, you want to turn the heat down to medium low instead of high. And we want to cook it until we start to get some browning on all these bits. So a little bit of browning. It's a bit like cooking a potato. If you're going to cook a potato in a pan like this, you cook it for a little while and you want brown on the outside, so it's like caramelised a little bit on the outside and soft in the middle. That's where we want to be at. Right, so we're getting a little bit of caramelisation, as you can see now. I'm just going to add some chilli flakes because I do love mint chilli flakes. These are some chilli flakes that we actually grew chilies and then dried them and turned them into flakes. You can see we're starting to get that caramelisation now, which is great. So we can turn it down to low, and we just want to let it sit there now and just cook away. Another way to do it is you can actually get the kohlrabi and cut it into thin, like matchstick sizes, like a julienne carrot type style. That's another way that you can cook them up a lot faster if you're short on time. Or a lot of people might add it to salad that way as well because it's smaller. To make like a cold slaw. And the garlic, it's always a good idea to add the garlic near the end of cooking, especially if you cut up super fine. Cook that down a little bit now. Oh, it's making me hungry. Smells so good, that garlic, that potatoey, turnipy smell. Oh. So good. So you can see the greens are cooking down. We'll leave that for another minute now. Rightio, so here it is. Let's serve it up. So that's one way I like to cook my kohlrabi. Obviously there's a bit of purple top turnip in there as well. But yeah, now for the taste. Just put a bit of parsley on these eggs here. There we go. Taste a bit of this kohlrabi. It's so good. It's got like this little bit spicy from the chili. It sort of tastes very similar to broccoli, except it has the texture of a potato. It's really interesting flavour. Look, I hope this gets more people growing some kohlrabi. It's actually really good for you. I'm going to give the gratuitous B-roll a crack. Never done it before, and we'll see how it goes. Alright guys, have a good one. See you in the next one.